Morning children, let us continue with the chapter pronoun. In the last lecture I had explained you about the definition of pronoun and its four kinds, that were reflexive pronoun, personal pronoun, indefinite pronoun and demonstrative pronoun. Let us continue with the fifth type of pronoun, that is distributive pronoun. So what do you mean by distributive pronoun? Distributive pronoun is a pronoun which denotes persons or things of a group separately. That means although we are, like for example, each, although it sounds as plural, but we always considered it as singular, because when we say each of the workers was given a blanket on Diwali, so each of the worker means each and every worker that is working in that particular place. All the workers, each and every single worker was given the blanket. So it is always taken as singular and it is always followed by a singular verb. In this example you can say was given. Was is a singular verb. In the next example, neither of the girls was speaking the truth. So neither of the girls, all the girls present over there were all of them was not telling truth. So here neither is your distributive pronouns. So the next category of pronoun is interrogative pronoun. Interrogative pronouns are the pronouns that are used to ask questions. The words that we use as interrogative pronouns are all the WH question words. WH question words are who, what, which, whom, whose. So these words are used to ask questions, and these words are known as interrogative pronouns. Which is the most interesting book in your library? Here, which word is used to ask a question? So which is the interrogative pronoun? So the next category of relative pronoun is the next category of pronoun is relative pronoun. Relative pronouns are those pronouns that tell the relation of noun with the other group of words in the sentence. Now let us see the example. We all admired the man who had led us to victory. So here who word is your relative pronoun. Now who word is used for the noun man. Now here who word is telling about the relation of man with the other part of the sentence or the other group of words in the sentence. So we all admired the man. Which man? Who had brought us to victory. उस आदमी ने को जिसने हमें जीत दिलाई. So here who word is telling the relation of man with the other part of the words given in the sentence. Now different words that are used as relative pronouns are who, whose, whom, which, that. Now there are certain rules regarding the usage of these words. Now who, whom, whose. These three words are always used for persons. You cannot use these three words for non-living things or with the animals or with the trees. You always use these three words only with the persons. It may refer to a singular or plural. Whether the noun or a pronoun is singular or plural, you can use these three words with a singular pronoun or singular noun, or plural pronoun or plural pronoun. Okay, the example you can see here, the boy who works hard succeeds. So the boy, which boy we are talking? Works hard. Who works hard succeeds. So here who is your relative pronoun, and as you can see, as I have told you, that we use this words only with the person. So boy is a person, so we had used here who. Okay, the next is which. Now which is the word that is used only for animals and things. You cannot use which word with the persons, the things without life, and for animals. For example, the horse which won the race is Balis. Okay, now which horse we are talking about? Who won the which horse we are talking about that won the race is Balis. So here which is the relative pronoun, and it is used with, you can see in these sentences, it is either used with the animals or with the things that do not have any life. Okay, the next word is that. That is used for persons, animals and things. You can use that with all the categories of words. Like persons also you can use with animals also, and with the things also. It may also refer singular or plural. So he is the wisest man that ever lived. So here that is used with man. This is the horse that I want to buy. Here that is used with horse. So you can see that word is used for persons also and animals also. Now here one thing you have to keep it in mind, that relative pronouns are also used to join the two sentences. You just keep this in your mind. So here we end up at the chapter. If you have any problem, you can call me.